Hello and welcome to the farm. My name is Alicia and I'd like to welcome you into the craft room of my 1902 farmhouse for our heirloom Afghan crochet along. Today we're working on this beautiful block. It's block 42 and it's called the fan trellis. So if you're ready, grab your supplies and let's get started. For this block number 42, the fan trellis, we're going to be using whatever color you have chosen as color A. For me, that's white. We're going to start with a slip knot and place that onto our size H crochet hook. And we're going to loosely chain 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, and 26. Let's move on to row 1. We're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So not counting the loop that's on our hook. 1, 2. We're going to single crochet right here in this chain. Now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the next 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. We're skipping those, so we're going to go right to here. And in this chain here, we're going to place a single crochet. It's a little awkward with that chain 6 in the way there. We're going to repeat that all the way across our chain until we get to the last 4. So it's just the same thing all the way across our row. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to single crochet right here in this chain. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skipping 1, 2, 3, single crochet right here in the 4th. Chain 6, skipping 1, 2, 3, right here in the 4th, placing a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skipping 1, 2, 3, right here into the 4th, placing a single crochet. We're here to our last 4 chains. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to double crochet in the last chain. This will form our last loop. So what they're telling you is instead of chaining 6 and then single crochet, we're going to chain 3 and we're going to double crochet in this very last chain here. And when we complete this double crochet, you'll see it's going to create that last loop that we've got going along here, plus it brings our work up to where we're going to start row 2. So that's very, very clever. So when you finish row 1, you should have 6 loops across. Let's move on to row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to single crochet in our first loop. So this is our first loop right here. We're going to go into that loop and just complete a single crochet. Now we're going to go right over here to this loop and we're going to complete 8 double crochet in this loop. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of stitches to put into that real estate. We're going to push this over a little bit here, give us a little more room. 6, 7, one more in that loop, and there's 8. So you can see that it made a fan right there in that loop. We're going to single crochet in our next loop. And what this did is when we've got a single crochet here and a single crochet here, that causes the 8 double crochet to fan even more. We're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going over here to our next loop and we're going to single crochet in the loop. Now we're going to 8 double crochet in the next loop after that. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just like before, I'm going to push these stitches over, give myself a little bit more room here. 6, 7, and 8. We're going to single crochet in the last loop here. So let's take a look at row 2. We have 2 fans and we have a group of 6 in the center. I suspect we'll be putting a fan in here in a little bit. It's really strange how we have just these little ends here kind of just feeling a little alone there at the bottom, but I think that's going to work out once we get everything going here. Let's move on to row 3. Hey, are you enjoying putting together all of the beautiful heirloom sampler blocks for our heirloom Afghan crochet along? If so, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, check out the playlist that has all of the videos for every block for our crochet along, and be sure to share the video with your friends that like to crochet. Okay, let's get back to our project for this week. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to single crochet in the first single crochet, so that's right here. Place a single crochet. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the next double crochet. Now don't confuse this loop that's standing up here against your fan. Don't confuse that for a single crochet. That's our loop. This is our first double crochet right here. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to single crochet in the next one right here. There's a single crochet. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to skip the next 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're skipping those. So we're going to go right here and place a single crochet. Make sure when you're working in these stitches, you're going through both the front loop and the back loop. And complete that single crochet. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to single crochet in this loop right here. Chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the first double crochet. Now remember, this is a loop here. Don't count this as a double crochet. This is our double crochet right here. We're going to skip it and we're going to go right here and place a single crochet. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to place a single crochet right here. at the end of our fan. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to double crochet in the last single crochet, which is right here, to complete our last loop of this row. So there's our double crochet right there at the end, and that completes row 3. So you can see we're just going to have a lot of series of fans and loops, and this will build on each other. It'll be interesting to see how this block comes together. Row 3 is our last row in this pattern, so we're going to be doing a repeat. We're going to repeat rows 2 and rows 3 until our block reaches approximately 7 inches square. Let's do 2 more rows together just so we can see how this starts coming together, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to repeat row 2 again. So row 2 was chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to single crochet in this first loop right here, and then we're going to 8 double crochet in this loop right here. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, once again pushing our work over so we have more room, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to single crochet in this next loop here, and then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to single crochet in this loop over here, and now we're going to 8 double crochet in this loop here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to single crochet in our last loop right here, and that is the end of row 2 for our second time. Ooh, it's starting to come together. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. Now, as your block comes together, it's okay if you want to kind of take the time to kind of space those single crochet out a little more evenly on your loops, so your loops are a little more even. But here's our fans, and then this is going to create a trellis up here, so that's kind of fun. Let's move on and complete row 3 one more time. For row 3, we were going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to single crochet in the first single crochet right there. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the first double crochet, and we're going to go to this double crochet right here, and we're going to place a single crochet right there. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place a single crochet right here. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to single crochet in this loop right here. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip our first double crochet and single crochet in the next one right there. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skipping 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, placing a single crochet right there. There we go. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go here to our first little single crochet right here on the end of our row and place a double crochet in that single crochet, and that brings us up to start working on our next row. So here our block is starting to come together. It's a little cattywampus, but you'll see that lattice work starting to form there and our fans forming here. This is going to be a very loose filigree type of a block for our Afghan. Very pretty though. So I'm going to continue rows 2 and 3 2 more times, and then I think that will put us right about where we want to be for the size of our block. I'll meet up with you there. I'm coming here to the end of a row 3, and I'm going to tell you, I went ahead and I kind of looked at this block and I measured it. I looked at the pattern and it showed 5 rows of the fans. So I went ahead and did 5 rows of the fans, and it also shows that it finishes off with a row of the loops on top. This is where you'll be putting your 25 single crochet across when you do your edging. So you're going to want to repeat rows 2 and 3 until you have a total of 5 fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to end with a row 3 so that you have all of these loops at the top, because you have loops at the bottom. So that way it's going to look even. So go ahead and put round 1 and round 2 of your edging on. That's really going to give a really nice firm border for this beautiful block. It really is pretty. Then get yourself a tag. Write the name on here. This is block 42, the fan trellis. This is in color 8, and go ahead and set it with the rest of your blocks until we're ready to put our Afghan together. Next week we'll be getting together for block 43, the puff stitch. Until I see you again, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.